Hey everyone, this is Sunhawk from TooMuchZerging.com, and I'm here to give a quick update for the 24th of May 2011. So over the weekend I played some Shogun 2, and it went pretty badly for me, mostly because I'm playing the Takeda, and the Takeda are the sort of the warrior horsemen, and they're like all about, you know, getting stuck in the battle and all this other nonsense. Except that what happens is when you completely ignore the politics of the situation, you end up with like 6 different clans attacking you at once, and it got bad quickly. I actually restarted my campaign at least 2 or 3 times. And I'd play for an hour or so, and then get into a situation that I could not win, and I would die. And I've been playing on different difficulty settings, everywhere from the very hard to the easy, or the sort of medium. Apart from that, I also published the Liberty's Crusade book review on my blog. Overall, I thought the book was an okay read, but I think it's in an awkward place because if you really like StarCraft, then you already know the story, and it's like there's not a lot of tension there. And if you're not familiar with StarCraft, like the StarCraft universe, then you're kind of out of luck because you don't care about the characters, and there's not a lot of character development. So I felt like it was in this really awkward place where I didn't know, it didn't really offer that much to people that already knew about the series, yet it didn't really seem to make it itself accessible either. Whew. Yeah, so that was probably the biggest problem with that. But yeah, overall, I read it, and it was fine. It wasn't anything spectacular. I'm currently reading the All Your Base Are Belong to Us, How 50 Years of Video Games Conquered Pop Culture book. And this is actually a very good book. So far, I'm only maybe a third done with it, or a quarter done, and it's just sort of telling different tales of video game companies sort of rising and falling, and how well they do or don't do. And it's good though so far. There's a very interesting story about Steve Wozniak and Steve Jobs working for Atari on Breakout. And essentially what happens is Steve Jobs gets offered a bonus for every chip that they remove from the Breakout cartridge, and then he ends up sort of working with Wozniak and then ripping Wozniak completely off and taking 90% of the money that they made on this project. And so it's a little bit disheartening. I also am working on a Scott Pilgrim vs. the World movie review. I watched it about a week ago, and I really liked it a lot, and so I'm going to be working on that directly after I finish this video, actually. And so, yeah, it was good times, though. On the radar and upcoming stuff that I'm still working on, the YouTube player is something I'm going to continue working on. Again, it's going to take a while just because it's hard to sort of do content stuff and also do web development stuff. So whenever I feel in web development mode, I just go and I work on that. And it shouldn't be too bad once I get going. I'm mostly just sort of wrestling with whether it should be a little tiny small player in like the top part of the screen, or if it should be like a separate page, or if it should be like a big player that takes over the content, like the main content region. I haven't really decided yet how I'm going to work it, but rest assured, it's not like I'm just sitting on my hands here doing nothing and twiddling thumbs and other kinds of things that mean I'm not doing anything. Apart from that, I'm also very interested in bringing back the $10 Tuesday and other sort of the thematic columns that I was trying to keep up. It's hard to do those just because obviously I've got a lot going on, and so keeping up with the kind of schedule is good, and I try to do it whenever I can, but again, it's hard. And so I had a couple good ideas for $10 Tuesday, Magicka as well as Anomaly, both games that I've been very interested in playing, and so I'd be enthusiastic about reviewing. But yeah, so apart from that, yeah, it's just been going pretty well, and I'm going to get to work on that review right now, and hopefully it'll be up within the next few days, if not later tonight. Anyway, until next time.